Hello and welcome to TECHNOVITI 2021 by Banking Frontiers. And friends, we have some very interesting awards to be given today to some of the most promising fintechs in the financial services sector who have really made it big in this pandemic times. We have a lot more to talk about it during the inaugural address which we will be making, and before that, or in the welcome address that I will be sharing with you. But before that, I would like you all to put your hands together and give a very very warm welcome to our honorable guest of honor today, the chief guest who is going to give us the keynote. And he's a very outstanding personality from the world of investments, from the world of fintechs. And today he's the CEO of Ministry of IT Startup Hub, MSH, the nodal agency of the Ministry of Electronics and IT. He is basically setting up a lot of interesting startup initiatives of across India. And let me take pleasure in introducing you to Mr. Jitendra Vijayvargiya, the CEO of MeitY Startup Hub. Mr. Jeet, welcome to Banking Frontiers TECHNOVITI 2021. Great. Let me just share you a short brief about Mr. Jeet, as people fondly call him. And he has been this IT support, this MeitY, which is the startup hub, has 51 plus incubators, 26 plus center of excellence, multiple accelerators amongst the other assets. This is also responsible for conceptualizing and implementing new schemes and programs to support more than 2,000 startups. And Mr. Jeet has the expertise and background of an investor and an advisor with 15 plus years of experience. Excited to see a very young and a dashing personality here as the uh, at the helm of affairs in this very strongly required segment that we all are working in for. Welcome to this interesting conclave, Mr. Jeet. He has been in the US in international private equity, venture capital, university system administration. And previously, he was licensed by FINRA or SEC as investment banker or broker and dealer and investment advisor. In his last position in the US, Mr. Jeet was the managing director of Horizon Fund, strategic venture fund of University of Texas system with USD 60 million in committed capital. He was also the assistant vice chancellor for investments and entrepreneurships at the University of Texas. He has a lot more, but I think in the interest of time, let me ask him to speak more rather than me reading out a huge biodata to all of you. Jeet, welcome to TECHNOVITI 2021 by Banking Frontiers magazine. We have been doing this TECHNOVITI to welcome all the innovators in the financial services sector, the big techs, the scale ups, and the fintechs all together to bring out their inspiring innovations. We get them evaluated by 22 plus very luminary jury members who are CIOs and CXOs of the financial services sector, plus some investors, and plus fintech mentors and heads of various accelerator ecosystems across the globe, from UK, from Holland, from Israel, from Sri Lanka, and many other countries to come together and handpick some of the best innovation. May I invite Mr. Jeet Vijayvargiya to please come and share his keynote address.
All right, thank you, Mr. Nair. Really appreciate this warm welcome and the kind words. If I'm that young, then I'm telling you, you're not very old either. So, it's great to be sitting across from you and being
Great.
part of this gathering.
Thank
It's
you.
always very nice to celebrate the success of our entrepreneurs. And I really am super excited when we get invited to things like this, where we see the fruits of hard work that are coming out. And the startups of today will be the industries of tomorrow. They are laying out the groundwork for what is to come. India has transformed quite significantly over the last 30 odd years, but with every 5 year increment, the rate of transformation has been rapidly increasing. So if you look at it, what our honorable Prime Minister did back in 2016 when he launched the Digital India Mission, Startup India Mission, he had the foresight to know that the future of this country will be built on the minds of its young population who will drive and lay out the vision for what is to come in India and put it in its rightful place. Now, because of his hard work and his vision, which transformed and was transformed by the ministers and the secretaries in various ministries, a lot of the initiatives have been implemented over the last 5 odd years, which have led to the transformation in our culture. Not so long ago, people used to run away from the idea of being an entrepreneur. Everybody wanted to be a doctor and an engineer or go into the government job. And it was a taboo topic to be a businessman or an entrepreneur. The biggest thing was you'll never get married if you become an entrepreneur. And if you look at today, the culture has shifted so much. Everyone is very open to the notion of an entrepreneur. Even the corporates will hire a failed entrepreneur over a very successful academically qualified individual because entrepreneurship teaches us the skills and traits which are hard to learn anywhere else in any textbook. This is laying out the foundation, and this is the learning from the school of hard knocks. You learn by doing it, you learn by trying to manage all the aspects of building a company. And that's what makes us the great professionals as well as great successful business leaders. So I would thank our Honorable Prime Minister for creating such a ecosystem and giving the vision where our youth could actually believe that their dreams could become a reality. And so I'm very grateful to be here today for that reason, to be among the youth of our country who are celebrating their successes and sharing their stories. But if you look at it more specifically in the last 2 years, it's sad now we're starting talking about year two, because when the pandemic stuck, we thought it was going to be a couple of weeks, then we thought a couple of months, and now it's been more than a year. And one thing this pandemic has taught us is that black swan events are not so rare anymore. Anything can happen anytime. And it is the undominable spirit of human being that allows us to survive and succeed even in most difficult of the times. And we have seen how our startups, how our young entrepreneurs have worked so hard over the last year in the constrained resource environment where they had to change their business model, they had to change their cash flow management, they had to change their way of working and still keep on surviving, if not thriving, at least surviving. And if we look at the impact that the digital technologies have had during this last 1 odd year now, we all know that technology is a great equalizer. Before it was the education, we always said that education is your way to upward mobility in life. But now I'd say that technology is a great equalizer. Doesn't matter if you're sitting in the remotest area of Bihar or in Bengal or sitting in the urban centers of Mumbai, Bangalore, or Delhi NCR. People have access to the technology and the opportunities that those technologies bring. It allows people to collaborate, connect, and create at the same time. And that is the impact that we have seen during the times of COVID, that India has come out relatively unscathed compared to a lot of other countries. And second important thing that we have learned is that it has transformed the trajectory of our development. Before, the companies used to think that digitalization was a add-on incremental improvement to their business performances, and it was not the core of their business. But now, because of digitization and the impact that we saw in the surrounding environment over the last year, everyone has started viewing digital or viewing technology as a core to their product, services, and value offerings. And this is what will make us that $1 trillion digital segment of our GDP in the next 5 years, if you look at the role digital technologies will play. Now, I want to shift gears a little bit more and talk about how the Digital India mission has gone on to help us, right? So digital program was launched in 2015, and the founding principles was affordable, inclusive, and transformative. What we laid out in the principles that everyone should be able to afford it, and it should lead to inclusive development of India, and the development should be transformative in nature. And because of that, the founding principles became those pillars that digital infrastructure should be a utility to every citizen. Governance and services should be available on demand. And citizens should be digitally empowered so they can partake in this vibrant democracy that we live in. And those things were the key pillars of our digitization. And now, post COVID, digitization has become more imperative and inevitable. If you look at it, India has set up more than 3 lakh digital centers. And in the last 5 years, if you look at last 5 years, India adds 2 mobile subscribers every second. It has 86% of the population is on a mobile network with high smartphone penetration. Talk about the internet usage. India has tripled its internet usage, adding 3 internet subscribers every second. Data consumption per month per subscriber has gone up 168 times. And the cost of that data has simultaneously reduced by 5 times. So now it's reduced by more than 80% over the last 5 years, if you look at it. And more tangible, if we look at the impact that we have had. So these digital technologies led to the creation of GEM, Bhim UPI, GSTN, Jan Bank accounts, National Scholarship Portal, and all these other schemes, programs, and measures that were implemented using digital technologies that led to the ease of living. Not just the ease of doing business, but ease of living for all segments of our societies across all geographies. And as you know, our Honorable Prime Minister is very keen on that concept that it should be inclusive, holistic, and sustainable development of India, in which every segment, sector, and gender of our society can benefit from. And if you look at it now, that having these digital technologies, what exactly do they lead to the future, right? So data richness, all the data that is being generated, opens up the frontiers of AI and other emerging technologies. And ultimately, as we know, the path of progression for the technological revolution that we are on, the next frontiers are in AI. AI is going to be a significantly important and integrated element of our society's fabric in terms of production factors, labor, capital, and how the businesses are organized and conducted. So AI is going to be extremely critical. And as you would know, India is one of the founding members of the global partnerships on AI. Now, in the Ministry of Electronics and IT, under our Honorable Minister and Honorable Secretary, sir, we have been working extensively on both these two fronts. So there's definitely a digital mission ongoing with all these technologies that are being developed and supported through various schemes. There's a lot of large schemes coming out in the forms of PLI schemes that one just came out for electronics sector. Now others will be coming out for the more advanced emerging technology sectors where India needs to carve out its own space in terms of the opportunity share of the emerging markets. And parallelly, the ministry has also been working very extensively and seriously on supporting the startups in these deep technology areas. For example, the Ministry of Electronics Startup Hub, which I'm heading, this is a nodal agency to integrate all elements of the schemes, programs, initiatives that the ministry launches to support startups, especially in the deep tech areas. So we have a current scheme as TIE 2.0, under which 51 incubators are being supported. And the support that is provided to the incubators for startups is that startups can get EIR grants, Entrepreneur Residence Grant, which is for idea level entrepreneurs who haven't formed a company yet, don't have any clarity on their product, but want to explore something. So funding and support is provided for them to validate their idea. Then there's funding available for prototype and product development. And then the next stage of funding is available for scaling, where up to 40 lakh is provided per startup to scale their technologies. Aside from that, we run unique challenges whereby impactful technologies for national development are sourced, procured, and implemented. For instance, we just finished a joint challenge with the Ministry of Health and Family Wellness, where we were reached out to the startups across the ecosystem who are working on COVID-related technologies that can be infused in the COVID vaccine distribution network. And so we ran the challenge. We still got 400-500 startups to apply, out of which we shortlisted 15 odd startups. Now their product is being validated and it potentially will be onboarded into the vaccine distribution network for COVID. So that's the kind of initiative that we run with other ministries. We are also running initiative with the other countries. For example, we have ongoing program with France, whereby Indian entrepreneurs will work with French entrepreneurs and get access to their ecosystem for market access, investor access, and product development. We have something similar going on with the UK currently, where entrepreneurs from both sides are working together. Similarly, have various projects with various other countries, and various large corporates are working with us on these challenges as well, where we identify solutions for their onboarding and implementation. Aside from that, we have schemes whereby we are reimbursing the entrepreneurs for the patent cost, because creation of IP is fundamental to the protection of value and enhancement of valuation. So our entrepreneurs, we emphasize that and we support that they should focus on creating IP as well, and not just looking to monetize the lowest hanging fruits on the startup ecosystem, but actually focus on developing deep tech technologies which can give India the defensible mechanism in the innovation space in terms of the future creation of products that will come out by protecting these IPs. Also, we have set up more than 26 Center of Excellences across India, and these are thematic centers. Some are in blockchain, some are in AR, VR, some are in AI, and they are all technology focused, spread across India, and they provide deep intervention for startup support in those particular verticals. So similarly, there's quite a lot of unique challenges, programs being developed and run from the ministry. And now we are coming out with a software product development fund, because one of the key initiatives the ministry is focusing on is our reliance on software product from from the North American market, be it your Adobe's or be it your Microsoft. Why can Indian companies not be global leaders in software product development? And hence a fund is being set up, software product development fund, which is very close to being approved, hopefully, whereby thousands of crores of funding will be provided to fund of funds, which will distribute it to the daughter funds, and that funding will go to the startups for their as a co-match to the VC funding that they're able to raise. So this is an attempt from the government to infuse more capital into the higher risk startup private market for funding, and to attract more private risk capital into the market. Similarly, we had set up a electronic development fund previously, which focused more on the electronic and hardware startup companies. So the government is focused on identifying all the gaps in the value chain for startup growth and coming up with schemes and programs to plug those holes so that our startups can have a seamless and hopefully with a greater momentum and speed to succeed in this ever evolving market of technological evolution and revolution. So in summation, I would just like to say that there is government is very keen under the Honorable Minister for Ministry of Electronics and IT and our Prime Minister that we should do everything and anything that we can to support, promote, and grow our startups, and make sure that in the process, the products and services that are developed are inclusive, holistic, and lead to sustainable development of India and allows it to recapture its rightful place in the group of nations where it belongs for its godly talent. We may not be the richest country when it comes to monetary worth, but we are the richest in the intellectual capital. With 70% of the population below the age of 35, we are talking about a lot of young entrepreneurs, a lot of these dreamers who, when given the opportunity, access to resources and exposure to the environment, can lead to the creation of the most wonderful products. Because historically, Indians have made it for the rest of the world, but not for India. We have gone out to US, Europe, and we are the professors and deans and directors of Harvard, Wharton, Yale, Columbia. We are leading the world-renowned companies, Google, Microsoft. Now it is the time that what the IT industry did for the IT sector, that we should look at the digital technologies and look at the product startups and do the similar for our software product companies and our digital startups. So I would again thank you for this platform today, and I congratulate you guys on doing this successful program and identifying these startups and supporting them and promoting them through your network, and your encouragement and support will go a long way to help these startups realize their dream. And we are always here as part of the government to be taking your input on what we are doing it a little better if we possibly can, and helping our startups in every which way possible we can. So thank you again for the opportunity, and I congratulate you on this program.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jeet. That was a very, very inspiring talk. And it is really a great honor to know that there is so much of insightful, deep thinking that has gone into the development of product development fund and center of excellence for blockchain, AR, VR, AI, which you have spoken about. In fact, the blockchain industry today is looking for creating interesting consortiums. Even just before we have these conversations, we were talking to some of the insurance industry consortiums and the banking industry consortiums to create consortiums for basically the industry to come together and create chains where there can be interoperability between the blockchains, and there can be some very interesting exchange of information which can make blockchain the kind of growth accelerator that it is slated to be all about. The agri-tech sector has been showing a lot of promises, and that is essential to grow this country to the next level, because we are primarily even today an agricultural economy to a great extent, and getting in more and more money in the hands of the farmer thanks to all the UPIs of the world and the payment technologies in which India is already having a lot of scope and a lot of technological advantage. We can take it to the next level. There are also a lot of interesting global players who are showing interest in setting up in the Indian market. And there is a lot of possibilities where we can handhold them and try to, better the Indian technological sector, especially in the fintech and the scale up. We should be having lot more interviews with you in the future and try to explore how some of the best of the fintech cherries can be supported and made global, so that we also bring in Microsofts and Adobes of the world from India. And not only just that, since we are from the banking and financial services industry, our earlier event, TECHNOVITI, had the chief economist of India as our chief guest, who expressed his dream. He is also a very young professional like you, and he also expressed that we should have two or three of the top banks amongst the top 10 banks in the world. And that is the dream that we are nurturing together. We should work towards that as well as in nurturing the fintech. And I'm really happy that we have some wonderful leaders like you who are showing the route to the fintechs and the startup ecosystems in the country. Thank you very much for this wonderful session with you. And we look forward to connect once again and try to explore how we can help as a media give a lending hand to the government in taking this ambitions globally as well as within India to all the fintechs and those entrepreneurs who have a desire to grow. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you. So friends, we have this wonderful compendium which compiles all the interesting innovations, 40 odd innovations that are there, which were chosen by the TECHNOVITI committee and the TECHNOVITI committee basically to be shared with the audience. So friends, please take a look at this compendium. Our teams will share with you a screen in which you will get the QR code to download this interesting innovations compendium. You will also be able to download it from www.bankingfrontiers.com. Keep sharing, keep innovating, keep enjoying the innovations, and this will ensure that you bring and build up your interesting growth over and above these innovations who have already set up the foundation for you. So let's use this foundation of TECHNOVITI as a stepping stone for your growth and your innovation. Thank you.
And to present the award, I would like to invite Ms. Sunita Handa, CGM IT Channels and Operation at State Bank of India.
The next TECHNOVITI award goes to Partner Hub for their innovation, integration of EBPP with Request to Pay. It aims to provide a completely new customer experience for enterprise AR and AP management and reconciliation. Congratulations, Partner Hub.
I would like to invite Mr. Deepak Sharma, President and Chief Digital Officer at Kotak Mahindra Bank, to present the next award.
The winner of TECHNOVITI award is Singular Key for their innovation on no-code orchestration. Congratulations.
To present the next award, I would like to invite Dr. N. Rajendran, CEO at FTAS.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Jitendra. I'm glad to announce the TECHNOVITI Innovation Award to the data team for the product Cadence AI.
To present the next award, I would like to invite Mr. Prasad Kolte, Chief Operating Officer at Maharashtra Information Technology Corporation.
TECHNOVITI Innovation Award goes to Activity Compliance Link for their innovation in the compliance screening. The process of compliance screening is actually has a lot of overheads. It's highly simplified with the use of innovative solution by Activity Compliance Link without compromising any risk. Heartiest congratulations to Activity Compliance Link.
And to present the next award, I would like to invite Mr. Prasanna Lohar, Head Technology Digital Innovation Architecture at DCB Bank.
Hi, this is Prasanna Lohar from DCB Bank. 2021 TECHNOVITI Awards, I would like to announce the winner of this award, FSS Embark by FSS. FSS Embark is a omni-channel ecosystems created by FSS. It's a cost-effective, secure and a very good digital payment ecosystem which will help for acquirers as well as merchant aggregators. In an era of MSMEs who are looking for a very good payment ecosystem, I think this is one of those innovations we'll look at for years come together. That is how I have chosen FSS Embark as the TECHNOVITI winner for 2021.
And to present the next award, I would like to invite Mr. Sachin Seth, Digital and FinTech Leader at Ernst & Young.
Solution I'm going to announce as a winner is MobiFin Elite. This solution is a low-code, no-code platform built by a company called Panamex. They have been operating in multiple countries and they have acquired some customers in India as well. It's an open API platform for integrating financial services across fintechs, telecom providers, and various other industries. Best of luck to MobiFin Elite team.
And to present the next award, I would like to invite Mr. Manoj Agarwal, Group Editor at Banking Frontiers.
And the next TECHNOVITI 2021 award goes to Emerald rating for the product Share Price Evaluation Orange.
And to present the next award, I would like to invite Ms. MeitY Taj Alam, Technology Head Digital and Customer Engagement at Tata Capital.
Hello everyone, this is MeitY Taj Alam, and the next award for TECHNOVITI 2021 goes to Montran for their integrated payment hub. Their solution is built on SOS standards with streamlined straight-through processing. Congratulations Team Montran. Keep up the good work and we wish you all the very best for your future endeavors. Thank you.
To present the next award, I would like to invite Mr. Vinod Kumar, CIO at Fino Payments Bank.
The TECHNOVITI award goes to Orion Pro for their innovative product iCash Pro.
And to present the next award, I would like to invite Mr. David Glory, founding member of World FinTech Association.
I am David Dury, and it is my great pleasure to announce the distinguished winner of the next TECHNOVITI 2021 award. And the award goes to FinCraft Data Archival and Retrieval Solution by Nelito Systems. Let me please say a couple of words about this solution. So when you are changing engines mid-flight, moving from legacy core IT system to an up-to-date cutting-edge new system, you want to know your data safe. When you are fixing the bike while you are riding the bike, you want to know your data safe. And your clients as banks, your clients will enjoy this solution as well. Your clients, retail as well as corporate and MSME, they will be able to access their legacy banking data in a meaningful, seamless, easy, searchable way. So this is a win-win-win. Let me please again congratulate to Nelito Systems for winning the 2021 TECHNOVITI Awards.
And to present the next award, I would like to invite Mr. Babu Nair, Managing Director and Founder at Banking Frontiers.
The next winners of TECHNOVITI 2021 awards is Imperial Labs. Imperial Labs wins this TECHNOVITI 2020 for their entire stack called as Imperia Stack, which is a powerful loaded stack comprising of robotics, analytics, process management, and all the power that can be put into the entire processing of transactions and activities in a financial services ecosystem. Congratulations, Team Imperial Labs. You have put together a fantastic stack together.
And to present the next award, I would like to invite Mr. Manoj Agarwal, Group Editor at Banking Frontiers.
And the next TECHNOVITI 2021 award goes to Salesforce AI Research for their conversational AI platform A.Ware.
To present the next award, I would like to invite Mr. Deepak Nair, CTO at Tata AIG General Insurance.
I, Deepak Nair, would like to announce the next TECHNOVITI 2021 award, and the award goes to World Warehouse Receipt Finance Suite by Worloans, which is a blockchain platform for low-risk warehouse receipt finance. Thank you.
To present the next award, I would like to invite Mr. Vikram Pandya, Director FinTech at SP Jain's School of Global Management.
I, Vikram Pandya, would like to announce the next TECHNOVITI 2021 award, and the award goes to Pixel by Pixel Dynamics for their AI-based KYC and digital onboarding product. Congratulations, Team Pixel.
And to present the next award, I would like to invite Ms. Lancy Chirati, Head Open Innovation and FinTech Platform at Barclays Rise, Mumbai.
The winner of TECHNOVITI Awards 2021 is Liquidix Solutions Private Limited for their innovative cloud solution, Liquidix. Congratulations.
To present the next award, I would like to invite Mr. Arjun Bhaskaran, Country Manager, India and Middle East, Gamasek, Israel.
Ladies and gentlemen, the award goes to Orai from Orai Robotics for the wonderful innovative solution that they have developed in conversational AI to integrate various social media channels and to deliver personalized customer service, customer delight, along with operational excellence to the Indian mass market. The entire jury is very impressed with the work and the implementation done by this wonderful company, and our congratulations for winning this award.
To present the next award, I would like to invite Mr. Mrudul Sharma, Chief Operating Officer at Arca FinCap.
Sharma would like to announce the next TECHNOVITI 2021 award, and the award goes to Dynamic SIP by CashRich. CashRich is a simple and intelligent wealth app, and it has revolutionized investment in 3 easy steps. The key feature which works wonders for people is to adjust the amount of SIP depending on the market valuations, and that has really helped people invest. All the best to CashRich.
And to present the next award, I would like to invite Mr. David Glory, founding member of World FinTech Association.
I am David Guri, and it is my great pleasure to announce the distinguished winner of the next TECHNOVITI 2021 award. And the award goes to Invoice Smart mobile application by Threads. Let me please say a couple of sentences explaining why this solution is outstandingly excellent. It's basically a bridge between e-commerce and MSME banking, micro, small and mid-size enterprise banking. It's an invoice factoring as well as an invoice reverse factoring solution brought to your smartphone. It also has a very smart element of aggregation. You can access multiple financiers. Let me please grab the opportunity again and extend my congratulations to Threads Invoice Smart mobile app for winning the 2021 TECHNOVITI Award.
And to present the next award, I would like to invite Mr. Mehul Mistry, Head Payment and Fintech Partnership at IDFC First Bank.
I, Mehul Mistry, would like to announce the next TECHNOVITI 2021 award, and the award goes to Legal Bot by Atiyawala.
And to present TECHNOVITI Super Trophy, I am proud to invite Mr. Jitendra, Chief Operating Officer at Standard Chartered Bank.
And the TECHNOVITI award goes to IDBI InTech for their innovation iMobot and iQuick. Both these applications have helped them to scale the customer outreach program with latest technologies like AI, which in turn has benefited the end customer with instant gratification and tailor-made solutions to them when they want it, how they want it, without the need to wait. I wish them all the very best in this endeavor. All the best.
So friends, we have all seen a wonderful TECHNOVITI 2021. We have seen who are those startups who have made big, who are those scale-ups who have done good job, and who are those big techs who have really come out with some wonderful, inspiring, enrolling and very, very interesting nominations for innovations in the financial services technology segment. On behalf of Banking Frontiers and the entire team that is here, I would like to thank number one, our partners like HP, Savex and various other partners like Denedo, Akamai, Equity and others who have really sponsored this entire program and made it possible for us to make this program live to all of you. I would also like to thank all those innovators, including the 43 ones who have presented to the jury and the others who could not present to the jury but shared their nominations with us. All of them I would like to thank personally for being a part of TECHNOVITI 2021. The credit cannot be going without mentioning our jury members who are the CXOs, CIOs, innovation mentors and leaders from different parts of the world who have spent a good amount of time in assessing this, evaluating this and bringing to fore the best of the innovations which we have awarded today. I would also like to formally thank all those exhibitors who exhibited at the TECHNOVITI 2021, all the speakers and panelists who presented their thoughts at TECHNOVITI 2021 on the 5th and the 6th of March 2020. On top of all this, I would also like to thank our platform partners, Konark Events. I would also like to thank the entire team at Banking Frontiers, which has ensured that we put up a flawless event in place, which actually is a great thing, especially in such a situation where we are all having this difficulty of accessing each other due to the lockdowns and the pandemics. Bringing out a totally different kind of digital event requires a lot of effort, and I would like to thank our own team for making it possible. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We have suffered a difficult pandemic times, but we are always hopeful that the next year would be colorful, joyful, and we would all meet once again in a very joyful, colorful, and a physical and a digital atmosphere where we can have more networking, more engagement, and more enrollments. I would also like to thank our knowledge partner who stood like a solid rock behind us in bringing out this interesting nomination and put together the entire process. Along with that, I would also like to thank our silver partners, Datamato IBM and Avaya, who have also been partners in various panels with us in this entire event. I would now like to invite upon Mr. Manoj Agrawal, the editor of Banking Frontiers, to share his thank you note before we get into the closure of the event. Thank you very much.
So friends, what a fantastic awards function this has been. We've given away 20 awards for fantastic innovations from the technology companies that have been really appreciated by the BFSI community. My heartiest congratulations to all the winners. My best wishes to all the other companies that sent in their nominations but did not make it to the finals. I think all of you did a fantastic job. My deep thanks and gratitude to Ernst & Young for their contribution in the awards process and for bringing out the final list of winners. So thank you, Ernst & Young. Friends, it's been a great function 2021 TECHNOVITI, and I look forward to TECHNOVITI 2022. Till then, I wish you be safe and prosper.